You've just crossed a line you can never uncross. There's no pain, no flash of light, no warning, but every clock in the universe has already given up on you. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to fall into a black hole. And what happens to you in there is stranger than anything science fiction ever dared to write. First, the facts. A black hole is not a hole. It's the corpse of a giant star, matter crushed so tightly that not even light moves fast enough to escape it. The one we're falling into today is a monster, Sagittarius A star, 4 million times the mass of our sun, sitting at the center of our galaxy. In 2022, humanity photographed it for the first time. It's real, and it's waiting. Here's what most people get wrong. Falling into a black hole isn't like being vacuumed up. It's a journey with stages, and depending on which black hole you choose, you might survive the crossing for a while. So today's question, what would you actually see, feel, and become from the moment you fall to the place where physics itself breaks down? Stage 1, the approach. Long before you reach the black hole itself, you pass through its accretion disk's neighborhood. Gas heated to millions of degrees, screaming around at nearly the speed of light. The light show is unlike anything in the universe. Gravity bends the disk's glow over and above the black hole, so you see the back of the disk from the front. Space itself has become a funhouse mirror, and below you, a perfect circle of absolute nothing. The shadow, your destination. Now a choice that decides everything, the size of your black hole. Fall toward a small one, just a few times our sun's mass, and gravity's pull on your feet becomes overwhelmingly stronger than on your head. You stretch. Atom by atom, you become a strand of human spaghetti kilometers long. Physicists genuinely call it spaghettification. But our monster, Sagittarius A star, is so large that its gravity changes gently across your body. You cross the point of no return and feel absolutely nothing. That's the most terrifying part. There is no sign, no barrier. By the time you know it happened long ago. Stage 2, inside. And here, time itself turns against you. To your friends watching from a safe distance, you never actually fall in. Your image freezes at the horizon, dims, reddens, and fades, a ghost stuck to the sky. They will watch you slow down forever. But for you, you fall in seconds. And when you look back, the entire outside universe is compressed into a shrinking circle of blue-shifted light above your head. You are watching the cosmos through a keyhole that's closing. Why can't you just turn around? Because inside the horizon, space itself is falling, faster than light can swim against it. Escaping is not hard. It is not nearly impossible. It is exactly as impossible as traveling backward in time. In here, the singularity below you isn't a place anymore. It's a moment in your future. You can no more avoid it than you can avoid next Tuesday. Every direction you look, every path you could take, they all end at the same point. Physics has quietly rewritten your map. All roads lead down. Now, honesty time. From here on, no one truly knows. Our two best theories of reality, Einstein's relativity and quantum mechanics, collide inside a black hole and give contradictory answers. Some physicists suspect a firewall of energy would incinerate you at the horizon. Others believe the fall continues smoothly. The truth is, this is the edge of human knowledge, which is exactly why it matters. Stage 3, the end. At the center waits the singularity, where the math of general relativity outputs infinity, which is a polite way of saying our equations surrender. Approaching it, tidal forces finally win even inside a supermassive black hole. You are stretched, compressed, and unmade. Your atoms joining the crushed remains of everything the black hole has ever swallowed. But here's the twist that has haunted physics for 50 years. The information that was you. Every particle, every pattern, every memory. Quantum mechanics insists it can never be destroyed. So where does it go? Stephen Hawking showed that black holes slowly evaporate, leaking radiation over unimaginable timescales. And in that radiation, scrambled beyond recognition, your information may eventually return to the universe. Some theorists go further. Everything that falls in is also encoded on the horizon surface, like a hologram, meaning a version of you is smeared across the skin of the black hole forever. You didn't just fall into a black hole. You became part of the universe's most secure archive. Nothing about you was lost, just translated. So here's my question for you. If crossing the horizon feels like nothing, how certain are you that it hasn't already happened? Drop your answer below. Next time when we rewrite history, what if Rome never fell? Subscribe so you don't miss that timeline.